I have a Harry Potter tattoo though, and I had to wear really long socks because I didn't want him to see it.
No way.
I was being like, yeah, I'm sorry, is it David? Is it?
Did it ever come up? Did you ever tell him?
Yeah, and then one day I forgot to wear the socks, and he was like, is that a Potter tattoo? And I was like, it's about the books.
Welcome back to another edition of Scene Stealers, where we watch our favorite scenes with our favorite actors. Today, we are blessed to have the Scream Queen herself, Miss Samara Weaving. How you doing today?
I'm well, how are you?
I am excellent, thank you. I'm so excited to be talking to you because I watched Caroline last night.
Oh, you did?
Dude,
What do you think?
it's incredible.
The lean forward.
It's
Hey, that's
so
a good sign.
fucking good. I honest to God, I think it's my favorite movie we've had promoted on this show.
Stop it.
Yes, it is. It's so good.
Wow.
You're so awesome in it. Every part. So I was watching the first half of it, and I was like, this really feels like Strange Darling to me, which was one of my favorite
How
movies.
good's Kyle?
And I was
on.
like, oh shit, it's Kyle.
It's Kyle.
Kyle's exactly
Yeah.
what's making me think of it. And he was incredible. You are fucking amazing. You have a couple of great scenes. One I want to talk about first. We're not gonna give away spoilers, but it's towards the end of the movie. You're on the side of the road. You go crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like
I'm with you now.
are, and I don't mean as in like your character goes insane. I mean Samara Weaving goes nuts. Like you are so talented, and your acting
thanks.
on that side of the road is incredible. It's really, really,
Thanks
really
so
great.
much.
And I want to ask you, what makes you so good at? Why are you so able to do that? What is your skill?
I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't go to school for, actually, do you know what? I think I have a fantastic drama coach who really changed my life. Her name's Lee Colton Smith. You know, I never went to drama school or anything, but I was working in Australia on a soap opera, but essentially playing myself.
Oh, okay.
It was like I got cast as the bratty teenager, you know? And I was like, look at me acting. I was like, no, you're not. When I moved to the States and I got an American manager, I think he saw potential in me, but it was a very funny conversation. He was like, so I have a drama coach.
You brought it very slow.
If you want to work with her, you know, like he was watching my audition tapes going, okay, she may need some help. So I met Lee and she, you know, because I didn't have any tools, I was really winging it, you know. I watched movies and would try to copy performances or just not, I didn't have a roadmap of what to do, like craft-wise.
Yes.
So Lee really opened up like a skill set and gave me sort of a toolbox. And she's just been, after I started working with her, I was like, started actually booking jobs. But she really helped me with this. But that scene you were talking about, Kyle and I like had talked about it, but we hadn't rehearsed it. And we just told the director, he trusted us so much. We were like, hey, we kind of have this idea. Sam's gonna go mental. She's gonna lose her mind. And Adam just let us go. He was like, okay, great. JP, the cinematographer, like just follow her and you do your thing.
That
was, you know,
such a great scene.
Oh, thanks.
There's so many. This scene's amazing. Caroline, it is out now. Please go see it. It's fucking awesome. It's really, really great. What's next, Pavs?
3 billboards.
3 billboards.
Hey.
Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Look, you said what you came to say, so why don't you go get Zoo Girl and get the hell out of my house, all right?
Actually, zoo-wise, they were letting people go at the zoo, unfortunately, and it was a case of last in, first out. So, yeah, unfortunately, the zoo had to let me go. But they were looking for people down at the horse rides for the disableds to look after the horses down there. So I'm working down there now, looking after the disabled horses.
Such an awesome scene. How cool is it, like, getting that? Like, how did that go out, getting that role in a Martin McDonagh movie, being kind of like the light heart of a very intense scene?
I honestly think he's such an incredible writer, and I've read most of his plays. Like Pillowman he's a genius. So I think in the audition process, I knew, okay, he's a playwright. I have to get every single word correct. So all of the buts, were all written in. So I spent days memorizing like exactly where all of her little stutters were.
No way.
And I think he said afterwards, he was like, you were the only one who got every word right.
Really?
Because it was really hard to learn, but you can see why, like, if you get it right, it's so funny.
Yes, I thought you did all that. That's
like all of the like stables, like that wasn't me. That was in the, you know.
even repeating the disabled.
Even everything was his writing. So I'm pretty sure the only reason I got that was because I was the only one who got every word right.
Now, did you audition for it?
Yeah.
And you memorized everything for the audition?
Yeah.
No way.
I was like, this is Martin McDonagh. We are going serious.
Do you feel that when you're reading a script from a playwright versus someone who, maybe they're not a playwright? Are you like, all right, I got the gist. I don't need to memorize word for word. But with Martin McDonagh, you're like, I need every...
Yeah, no, totally. I think there are some scripts, and like you can even see it when you watch, like if you watch a Coen Brothers movie, like you know that the writers have taken their job really seriously and they have made sure that every word has meaning and has a reason to be there, and it's all very purposeful. I think with some scripts, there's like an attitude towards it of, all writers are incredible, but I think with some you can be a little bit more lenient, say, or like the director's like, oh, put your fingerprints on it, or, we can ad-lib a little bit here and there. But there are some you read and you go, I'm not touching, I have to get this absolutely word perfect.
I'm not even requesting.
Yeah, this is so intentionally written that you don't want to mess with it.
That's awesome. That's really cool that you fucking memorized all of it. Now let me ask you about the wardrobe. Because the wardrobe stuck out to me. It did not seem very Samara Weaving.
What do you mean? You don't think
pants, what kind of pants? What do you call those?
Like cutoffs with wearing like a curtain as a top?
Like that wardrobe's crazy. And it made me think, like, have you ever had a wardrobe that is so not you?
Oh,
and
all the
you
time.
put it on and you're like, well, this actually kind of fucking works.
I mean, I think definitely for like Caroline to Caroline, the accent and the wardrobe were like the two kind of like keys to opening the door to that character.
Yes.
Like I put that accent on and then I wore that outfit and I was like, oh, there she is. Like it brought the character to life. And it's the power of like hair and makeup and wardrobe and, it can really change. Like for this, I think it makes her quite like even more sort of infantile than
very much
is,
so.
Like if she came in wearing something like really revealing, it would be less powerful of how endearing she is if she's wearing a literal curtain.
Paz, what do we got next?
We got Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck is this crazy whore? Oh god, you killed us all.
Hey, thrift store leather daddy. Suck my clit. No one is killing fuckboy here.
Yay!
Except me, of course.
Oh.
Now this character, Nyx.
Yeah.
What was now? This is a little like.
This is a long time ago now.
This is before you popped, right? This is 2019, but it's before Ready or Not 1. I think.
I can't remember anything.
The character was decided to be criminally insane at age 13.
Yes.
Did that factor into anything you did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're allowed to you can just go nuts. You can do literally anything, because if someone goes, you're criminally insane, you're like, all right. Any choice I make is fine and will work,
What was Samara Weaving 2019? What was her life like when you're filming this?
I think I honestly, I read that I've been such a Harry Potter fan. As soon as I was like, oh, Daniel Radcliffe's doing this movie? I'm gonna do it just so I can like hang out and be friends with Daniel Radcliffe. What? There's no question.
I can't believe people choose to do movies for other reasons than that.
Yeah.
Like, isn't like
what are you talking about? My agent's going, are you sure? And I'm going, it's Harry Potter.
Yeah,
I'm gonna meet a real life wizard. What are we doing? They're like, do you know what the movie's about? I'm like, I don't care. Go to Germany with Daniel Radcliffe? Okay. I have a Harry Potter tattoo though, and I had to wear really long socks, like for all the stunt training, because I didn't want him to see it. I was trying to be cool,
No way.
I was being like, yeah, I'm sorry, is it David? Is it Darren, was it? He's like,
Did it ever come up? Did you ever tell
Yeah, and then one day I forgot to wear the socks, and he was like, is that a Potter tattoo? And I was like, it's about the books. I don't even know who you are. Yeah.
Dude, that is really
He's so
funny.
good though in this.
He's great
incredible.
he's great in everything.
I love how weird his choices are. He's like, I'm gonna be an absolute freak after being like the British darling.
Isn't that like, I've actually often thought about that with all of the Harry Potter kids, because they've all had such cool careers that, like, I guess when you get that much money young, you can go,
Just do whatever I want.
Don't give a fuck about
Rupert
anything.
Grint going, I'm going to buy an ice cream truck and run around.
Ice cream
Going,
truck. Yeah, it's exactly what I would have done. I wouldn't have gone
You
to
do
Brown.
you, babe. Yeah.
What do we got next, Pavs? Babble.
This goddamn bitch is stealing the scene right from under me. She's changing the blocking with every take. She's icing her nipples so they perk up to her
Fuck
dress.
you. I ain't icing my nipples. This is natural. You're just sore because yours look like fucking latkes.
And she plays this in my dressing room.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh.
Guys, let's just try a take, okay? I don't think she meant I can buy it. Let's go back to our ones. Nelly, back to your one. Guys, back to your one.
I'll give you something to cry about.
All right, we're going again!
I just saw that movie for the first time like 3 days ago.
Isn't it amazing?
It's fucking amazing.
I know.
What the hell?
I don't know.
It's so good.
I don't know.
It's also crazy. I've seen it for the first. I'm watching it for
It's
this.
truly, it's like it feels just like one of those classic epics that just don't get made anymore.
It feels exactly like that. It's like a burlesque movie.
It's so weird that it didn't. I don't understand why everyone wasn't in love with it.
We were talking about this yesterday, me and a couple of friends, and we were like, Amsterdam came out right at the same time, which had a similar marketing, I think. And maybe people were just like, oh, they're both the same movie, and they skipped one.
Right.
I don't know what it was, but having seen it for the first time, that movie fucking rules.
It's hit after hit. Yeah. Like every actor's incredible in it. Like all the effects are practical. It's like astounding the level of what he pulled off.
Now that scene you're in was one of the more astounding scenes, I thought. Where
do you think?
Well, usually, like, you guys are in the middle of the desert. There's so many people.
Yeah.
That, like, it just seemed like a lot went into that scene. What was that production like? Like, how many people were there?
So many. I don't know. I don't really remember filming this. I had, when I say the craziest migraine of my life, I mean like I was throwing up in an ambulance just to the left of that. They had an ambulance for me. They had a drip, and they did. I mean, my manager was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I was like, I want to be in a Damien and also my best friend Margot. Like this would be so fun. So I was like, I'm doing it, and I'm literally like her. And so I was like passing out in between takes. But I remember my friend driving me there, and I'm like lying in the back of the car, trying not to like throw up and die, and being like, what the fuck is happening? Because there's like a circus. There's like thousands of people. There's people juggling and on stilts, and Brad Pitt's wandering around, and I'm just going, what? Where am I? There's chickens and camels. It was the wild. I was like, okay, these drugs are really kicking in because I am fully hallucinating. It was amazing, but I think it was quite, I don't know. Sometimes when you're that unwell and all you have to do is like the show must go on mentality, I think it gave me like a weird confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't give a shit.
Give me my dildo. I'll do the fucking scene.
Yeah, what are we doing? I'm going to scream and make an absolute fool out of myself.
That set in the desert.
Yeah.
Have you seen the set from Odyssey that they put out today?
No.
There's a picture from the filming of Odyssey.
Yeah.
Where it's like every cast member had to walk up. It was a 45-minute hike to get to the top of where the shot was.
Yeah.
And then every crew had to get carried up in a helicopter. Mm-hmm. And the picture of it, it made me like, the way I was thinking, I was like, oh, that looks like what was going on
Babylon?
On Babylon, there it is.
I mean, a lot of things are like that. It's so wild.
There it is, right there in the middle.
Yeah, there's just the location sometimes you're on, you're just going, excuse me, I beg your pardon, what do we have to do? Like, in Australia, I did this show ages ago called Picnic at Hanging Rock. It's based off the Peter Weir movie. But we were like out in the bush, like in the wilderness, like hiking up things like that. And it's a period piece, so I was wearing like bloomers and 2 petticoats and like stockings and little high heels and a corset. And they're going, all right, hike up the hill. Come on, Sam. And it was, yeah.
Was that the closest you've come to being like, you know what, fuck this. Someone carry me.
No, because...
Have you ever had a diva moment?
I think I'm always bewildered when people seem surprised when things like that happen. I'm going, didn't you read the script?
That's true.
It literally says the girls are running in the wilderness, and like, so what did you think was gonna happen?
But there are times too. There are limits to, like, I'm gonna hike 45 minutes every day.
I don't
No?
know if that's what you like, ready or not. You know, like, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be Toronto. They said they're filming it in winter. Like, you know what it's gonna
be
be.
cold.
You gotta just know that, yeah, it's not glamorous. I think the only things that I like get weird about is like, you know, if someone's like, oh, we want you to wear a revealing bra, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
You know,
There's no reason for it.
like what? Yeah, that kind of thing. But when in terms,
If there's a reason for it, you're fine. Because I felt like in this movie, in
Oh, in Caroline, I was like, let's get sexy.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
get
there's a
butts
lot
in
of sexy.
seats.
Yeah.
Flaunt it while you got it, you know? Let's get people in the theaters. Sex sells. Get the girls out. But yeah, I think in terms of like, there's something nice when everyone's just like in the nitty gritty and it's boots on the ground and we're going, it just feels like that's fun filmmaking to me.
That's your more preferred to, you know, a very corporate set, so to speak.
I mean, I'll take it. It's
Yeah.
fine. But there is something where you're all just like smoking ciggies on the side of the road and you're all just going like, hey, like we're losing light, like, you know, and there's nowhere else to go and you're all just hanging out. I don't know. It's nice rather than being like, oh, I'm going to my fancy. I don't know. There's something.
I'm completely with you. Fucking
Yeah.
yeah, dude. It's better to be in the mix. Paz, what we got next?
Ready or not?
Ready or not? You may have heard of it.
It happened to my great uncle. He got married. He didn't play a game. Next morning, he died. His wife, too. Same thing happened to my cousin Rachel. Same thing happened to a bunch of people that I never even met before. You just... You have to play.
You said your family was fucked up. You didn't say psycho killers. You brought me here. You didn't warn me.
You wanted to get married.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love that line. That's such a great line. Now, that scene right there, you said, oh, she's scared.
Ooh, she's scared.
I completely agree. But I was thinking, watching the movie, what emotion is driving Grace the most? Is it fear, terror, scared? Like, I was trying to decide between all of them.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. So with that was like my first, you know, lead of a horror film. And I really wanted to like carefully map out her arc because it is mostly fear. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't the same beat of fear over and over again, in the sense that I didn't want her to just be just like vaguely scared the whole time. I wanted to like incorporate like, okay, let's play denial and like what does like shock look like? And then, oh, okay, what does fear look like when it's determined, and like what does fear look like when it's anger behind it? So I kind of want, and then like what's fear when you're like there's defeated and you're in acceptance around fear. So like I kind of wanted to, I mapped out a really specific journey for her so that it would hopefully keep it interesting for the audience, because I think with some of the horror movies I watched, I can tap out a little bit when I'm like, oh, that's just someone scared again. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to avoid that because I think I could have fallen into that trap.
This one in particular, I think I'm not sure what it is, but this moment, like, what is that like for Grace? Because you're like, this can't be happening.
I think it's like slowly, she's like kind of processing what's happening. Because I mean, I haven't seen it in a really long time. I'm like, what happens in this? But I think the scene before she's seen her auntie, I mean, not her auntie, his grandmother or his great aunt, Helene, like kill someone?
Yeah, she dies somehow. I think someone gets shot in the head accidentally. I think they're like...
Yeah, there's like a maid?
Maid, yeah, maybe it's the maid gets shot, yeah.
I think the maid dies. And so she's like just coming to terms with that, and then he starts running. So I think, yeah, it's like when when something brutal has happened, but you haven't quite had time to like process what's just happened. I think that's what was going on.
It was fantastic.
I think. I mean, we made that, 7 years ago?
Is it that long?
Yeah.
Was it true? I think I read that you didn't get your security deposit back in your apartment?
Yeah.
Because it was covered pink?
Yeah. It was covered in blood.
So like, how does that work? Like does the
Well,
the landlord
it was-
say something? Was he like, what happened?
Well, we paid a deposit up front, and I just never got it back. And they were like, because of stains. And I was like, fair enough. Fair enough. I
What do
did
you
leave
think-
that shower going, "Ugh. This is not white anymore."
I can see being like scared to leave. Like, they're gonna think I murdered someone in here.
I mean, actually with Guns Akimbo, because of the amount of makeup, like with the tattoos and the blood and whatever, a lot of times to make sure I would get my turnaround, I would just go home back to the hotel covered in all the stuff and just sleep in it.
Yeah.
And the hotel staff was like, they were checking my ID and being like, are you okay, ma'am? Because I had like, I don't know, like fuck written on my knuckles and like just tats everywhere on my face. Like I'd be like, oh, I need to go to the grocery store, and people would cross the street like they were afraid.
Dude,
with no eyebrows. Like
That must be the coolest feeling in the world. Like, I'm just a coked out hitman.
it was weird actually. It was like a strange social experiment. Although, do you know what? On Ready or Not, the second one I did, I forgot that I was covered in blood, and during the break went to go see Niagara Falls, and then quickly realized that I was covered in blood. I have a selfie of me at Niagara Falls. It's dripping down my face. And the driver, I realized, like, because I kind of like got in the car and I was like, I got to go see Niagara Falls while I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And Tim, the driver's like, yeah, all right. And then I get there and I go, well, wait, Tim, I'm covered in blood. We can't do this. And he's like, you'll be right. And like just drove off. And I was like, I've never felt more vulnerable in my life. But it was such a weird feeling because I wasn't scared of anyone else. I was scared of scaring people.
Yeah.
It was
I'm such
so-
a monster, they can't see me.
Yeah, it was like I'm the Elephant Man. It was, that was a nightmare.
That is funny. The driver's got to be interesting, guys. Like, Tim must have been a driver on
He
set.
must have seen it all.
Dude, I was at dinner the other night with a guy who was a driver.
Yeah.
And he was the guy, I'd never met him before, I just met this guy at dinner. And he was the guy
Why
who-
were you at dinner with a...
I knew it was a
driver?
friend of a friend. So like there were like 6 people at dinner. Some people
Amazing.
had brought other guys. And he was the driver who introduced Lana Del Rey to her current husband because she wanted to go on, what do you call it, the fan boats down in Louisiana.
Right.
And he's like, I just dropped her off. She seemed like she has a good time. 3 years later, they're married.
Oh, that's so nice.
I thought that was very sweet.
Transpo's the best.
Transpo, yeah.
They're there first and they leave last.
Ah.
It's they...
Okay, so who's the most important on set? Transpo, 1.
Oh, Transpo's really up there. And then all the ADs.
All the ADs.
All the ADs and
Crafties, 3.
PAs. Crafty's up there too. Yeah, PAs are like soldiers,
PA's
Yeah.
more important than ADs?
but all of them.
All.
They're like, they work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I show up and go, bling, bling, bling. They're like work. They're at work.
I completely agree with that there are more workers on a movie set than you expect.
They have a job to do.
Yeah.
I'm playing make-believe. I'm going, today I'm going to be a baddie and going to pretend to rob a bank. Like, well, no.
So then you go, oh, those are a lot of fucking real men are here doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like union people are
They're
here.
keeping people safe.
Yeah,
They're keeping us alive. Yeah.
Sorry, I had a question about Ready or Not. Your Scream.
Sure.
Obviously, incredibly iconic.
Thanks.
I was thinking about it recently with Emily Blunt, because with her new Disclosure Day, she was talking about how she has like kind of a weird alien voice, and it was important for her to not use AI. Is that important to you? Like, that's my voice.
so.
Nothing will ever touch. Like,
Yeah.
that's my voice you hear. Yeah.
I think so. The only time I played an opera singer once. I think it's probably impossible to learn how to opera sing in a
Yeah.
month. I did try,
Did you?
but they put an Italian opera singer on top of that.
Yeah.
But if I can, I'll try. But AI, get away from here.
Although
outta here.
Scorsese today said he likes it, so who
Oh
knows?
man, we're all gonna die.
We read that before we came. We're like, ah. Well, Samara Weaving, it was so nice to talk to you. We are thrilled to have you. Please go see Caroline in theaters. It is fantastic. It is great. My favorite movie we've had on this show.
Hey.
Please go see it.
Thank
You're
you so
amazing.
much.
Thank
This
you
was
so
so
much.
fun.